I expect this deal to advance in the next days. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, many things to mention, from Delap to Rashford, also Real Madrid stuff, Kerkez, Liverpool. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, many things are happening on the market, big day once again with many stories. Let's start from Spain, let's start from Barcelona, and today I want to start from the camp of Marcus Rashford today in a meeting with Barcelona board. Yes, the meeting took place in the morning between the agents of Marcus Rashford and Barca board, a very good relationship since January, a player that Barcelona wanted to sign in the January transfer window. They really wanted to make it happen. Then the deal didn't happen because Ansu Fati rejected all the proposals, and so for fair play, number of players for Barcelona was not possible to proceed. But the good feeling between Rashford and Barcelona continues. And so what happened in the last 24 hours is that Barcelona wanted to have one more meeting. Let me clarify immediately that Rashford is not the only option. On Barcelona list, Barca want to add a winger in this summer transfer window, but he's not the only one. For example, a player they still like is Luis Diaz. I'm told there are 2 more names in the list of Deco. So for sure Barcelona have more options. It's still very early, so it's not Rashford deal happening today, tomorrow, this week. Forget about that. But Barcelona want to start having conversations to understand the conditions of the deal, the feeling of the players, and one of these players is Rashford, and I can guarantee that Rashford would be very keen on joining Barcelona. Rashford dreams of playing in Spain one day. He would be very keen on joining Barcelona. Then, let's see what happens between the clubs, what Barcelona decides, and also with Man United, because remember my story from 2 days ago, Man United are prepared to let Rashford leave, but the price is £40 million. This money is needed for Marcus Rashford to leave Manchester United. Then obviously Barcelona, in case they decide to go for Rashford, from what I understand, they would try something different. So maybe a loan with an option to buy to become obligation under certain conditions. So there are still things to discuss. But today was a meeting to confirm the good feedbacks side by side, so Rashford and Barcelona, and also to discuss all the possibilities. So keep an eye on this Marcus Rashford situation. On the other side of the Spanish La Liga, we have to consider also Real Madrid. Exclusive story from the morning. Real Madrid and Álvaro Carreras agreement with the player, but also Real Madrid in contact with Benfica. And this is an important step. I told you this week this was going to happen after the final between Sporting and Benfica, and now the 2 clubs are in contact, Real Madrid and Benfica, to get the deal done for Álvaro Carreras. Obviously, take some time for the negotiation to fix everything between the 2 clubs, but I'm told the relationship is very good. Benfica appreciate the fact that Real Madrid decided to wait till the end of the cup final to approach the club. Then Álvaro Carreras wants to go to Real Madrid. Álvaro Carreras already informed Real Madrid about the agreement accepted. Also Álvaro Carreras informed Benfica about his intention to go to Real Madrid, and now we have to see how long it will take for the negotiations between Benfica and Real Madrid, but the expectation is for Álvaro Carreras to become the new left back. So after Xabi Alonso, official, after Trent Alexander-Arnold, deal to be announced very soon, after Di Neusen, already official, Real Madrid will continue with Álvaro Carreras working on the club-to-club agreement already done with the player. Álvaro Carreras is really buzzing for this opportunity. At Real Madrid, they believe this is the perfect option, a Spanish player, a player who can help not just in the offensive, but also in the defensive phase. So a player who can be really important for Xabi Alonso. Also, my understanding is that Xabi was already following the player for Bayer Leverkusen 1 year ago, was one of the players they were monitoring in the past at Bayer Leverkusen, and now, obviously, with a big opportunity to go to Real Madrid. On Real Madrid, guys, I want to clarify that another name many Real Madrid fans keep asking me also here in the comments is Angelo, this fantastic midfielder at Stuttgart, a very great player, a player who can be a really smart investment for several clubs, and so he's one of many midfielders Real Madrid are considering. I'm told that at the moment Real Madrid have not made any formal move yet in terms of reaching an agreement, approaching Stuttgart, starting an official negotiation. We are not at that stage. We are at the appreciation stage, so he's a player they like. There are more in the list of Real Madrid. There was a story on Zubimendi in the last 24 hours. Zubimendi will go to Arsenal, guys. Zubimendi will have a medical at Arsenal. Arsenal will also extend the contract of Thomas Partey. This is the expectation of the club. club, so that's quite clear. But it's important to say that Real Madrid appreciate Angelo Stiller, but before saying that Angelo Stiller will be the midfielder of Real Madrid, there are still many steps needed. So at the moment we are not yet in advanced negotiation with a player or with a club. Then saying that Stiller would say yes to Real Madrid, guys, I think every single person who is with all respect, Stuttgart would love to play for Real Madrid. This is something that happens at many clubs, and not just in Germany or any other. So obviously, Angelo Stiller would love to join Real Madrid, but at the moment we are not yet at the advanced negotiation stage. Appreciation, yes, for sure. Who is really appreciated at Liverpool is Milos Kerkez, and I'm insisting on this one, guys, because I expect this deal to advance in the next days, also between clubs. Agreement done with the player. The agreement between Liverpool and Kerkez is done. The contract is ready, everything is okay, the player can't wait to become a Liverpool player. The player is really convinced about the Liverpool project, so the feeling is very positive. Liverpool and Bournemouth are discussing, but the understanding is that this deal is advancing. Behind the scenes, because on front of the scenes there is obviously Florian Wirtz, with Liverpool working on this deal. Behind the scenes, Liverpool are also working on Milos Kerkez. So after Frimpong, with Wirtz ongoing, also the Kerkez deal is absolutely underway, and the expectation is for this deal to advance fast in the next days. So Liverpool really busy. And then, guys, I wanted to clarify something on Chelsea. It's important to say that Chelsea keep insisting for Liam Delap. Chelsea met with the player representatives. Man United also met with the player representatives, then Everton and Newcastle tried, but Man United and Chelsea are really insisting. Chelsea can offer Champions League football. Maresca is a big fan of the player, so Chelsea are working on this one as a priority target in this moment. Then, if the Delap deal collapses, there are more options, including Ekitike and more. I will tell you more in the Ekitike situation in the next days. On Ekitike, nothing will happen today, tomorrow, so it will take some time. Things will happen this summer for Ekitike, but not today or tomorrow. So I will explain to you more in the next days. But for sure, Liam Delap remains an important target for Chelsea. Chelsea are prepared to pay the clause, depends on the player. Chelsea are waiting for the player feedback. But remember that Chelsea can now offer Champions League football. Man United can't offer Champions League football, and that's an important point. So the conversation is ongoing with the agents, with the player, but now depends on Delap, because if it's on Chelsea, Chelsea are prepared to pay the £30 million release clause. Now depends on what the player decides to do. So this is going to be an interesting case. Remember on Chelsea that my understanding is also exclusive story. Emega at Chelsea in 2026 is a concrete possibility, reaching an agreement now, a pre-agreement now, with the player joining next year. So Emega is for sure staying at Strasbourg to play Conference League next season, to be the face of their attack, and then in 2026 he would go to Chelsea. This is a concrete possibility. From what I'm hearing, Chelsea also is playing their project to the player agent, obviously same ownership as Strasbourg, and so very positive feelings. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories from Delap, United or Chelsea, Rashford and Barcelona. How do you see this story? But also Kerkez, Álvaro, Carreras, Angelo Stiller. I wait for your opinion, guys, here in comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.